Good day, everybody. My name is Frosty Espresso. Today I am here on YouTube because we have our new dev video that came out for the week. In particular, why I wanted to record my reaction to this, I just figured give myself something, a new category of stuff to record, and number two, we're talking about, in this dev video, one of my favorite mercs, Phantom. Now, for the longest time, Phantom has been needing a new rework, and honestly, he does. Because his current playstyle does not feel like, to me, at least, a recon. And it seems like a lot of us have complained that he's overpowered. He's not overpowered. And to be honest, he's neither. He's currently sitting, in my opinion, right in the middle. It's, like I have to say, it's just because people need a nice understanding on how, Phantom really works. But, without further ado, let's go ahead, watch Dirty Bomb, Phantom's Rework.
It's time for Phantom to get some changes. Woo, woo, woo! We know you want to know, so here's Farrelith to give you a rundown on what's happening to our boy Phantom.
Phantom has always been one of our more polarizing mercs, often being fun to play as but frustrating to play against, and limited in viability compared to other mercs. With these changes, we aim to keep Phantom's core characteristics and gameplay, but improve his toolset to be more effective in utility and team play. Firstly, his EMP is no longer a constant aura. Instead, Phantom can activate a pulse while cloaked once it is fully charged, giving him the element of surprise. However, if he doesn't activate the EMP while cloaked, it will automatically trigger upon decloaking. He is now also completely invisible while cloaked, allowing him to get behind enemy lines much easier.
That is actually nice, because I don't know about you, but when I play as Phantom, I don't expect someone to immediately guess where I'm at. It's based on, your people can pay attention towards sounds, apparently. So, I guess the only way you can really counter him, from what I'm understanding here, is you have to listen for him. So, big ears, perks, ladies and gentlemen. Start equipping those, because you won't be seeing him on the battlefield, like he says. But, no, seriously, it's one of the big pain in the butt, reasons why it's so hard to play as Phantom. Is because new players, okay, they won't pay attention to Phantom as easily as compared to a experienced player. They could see, the little pixely dads, how I can. I can see a Phantom from far away, because I guess you could say, I'm a more experienced player, and I understand how to counter a Phantom, visually, okay? Or, simply enough, you could just counter Phantom with Red Eye. Glad to hear that! So, is there any cost to, not being visual anymore?
To ensure his invisibility isn't annoying to be on the receiving end of, he has a short decloaking period before he can attack, giving enemies the chance to respond.
That sounds pretty fair to me. Because, much as it's fun to play as Phantom, sometimes you could be a really big dick about, attacking from unusual corners. So, I guess that's a fair balance in my opinion, but do tell.
He's also received small adjustments across the board, such as the removal of his refractive suit's armor, due to his now total invisibility and small base health increase. These changes should see Phantom become a much more viable pick to successfully get behind enemy lines and disrupt their positioning.
Huh. So if I just heard right, that extra cloak is not gonna help you with extra health. Kinda concerning, but again, not really. I guess it's fair enough to be completely invisible. So, I guess if you played Crisis or, Team Fortress 2 and plays the Spy, and you're great at cloaking, I guess, congratulations, those skills are gonna be really useful now. So, very nice. But, if you're going to make him not be able to receive, he can't, take off additional damage anymore, then if he's gonna be completely invisible, then you should make him completely completely, there's no sound coming from him at all when he runs. Which I hope that's the case, but sounds like that's not. But in return, we are getting a base health increase for Phantom, so I guess that should work. So I guess let's move on to the next part. Ranked Season 4. Do tell, Splash.
Ranked is going to see a lot of refreshing going forward. We want to swap things up in there regularly, so week on week it's fresh and new. This is kicking off in the next update, where we'll be adding 2 ranked weapon skin cases, which will initially be available for 2 weeks, making Javelin available to play, removing Terminal, and removing Phantom. Both Phantom and Terminal are being removed due to their reworks coming to the game, and they'll be added back to ranked once it's confirmed they're performing well.
Okay, so let's take that in for a second. Let me click back here. Here we go. Here's the list. So you're telling me, so what I've seen from the last dev video, well, you know, Ask the Devs video here, someone asked, I believe, right, will we get any other kind of rewards for just, you know, anything cooler besides trinkets and skin, you know, just loadouts? And, you know, they responded with this, giving us weapon skins from ranked 4, which I guess is a cool idea. And also they didn't state that they were going to add in a Obsidian ranked Nader to the second week. But the number one thing that I have to say is I don't understand why remove Phantom and 2 maps from the ranked season. Because wouldn't you technically want to test Javelin on your other 2 maps? Just to see like a before and after comparison once you add the reworks of these maps? I don't know. Because to me, I like statistics. I do. But I guess we won't know off the old maps. And then also, as she was said,
both Phantom and Terminal are being removed due to their reworks coming to the game, and they'll be added back to ranked once it's confirmed they're performing well.
Which, I guess that's okay. I guess. But, I don't know. My only concern is, how many of us is honestly going to want to grind for weapon skin, you know, weapon skin cases for ranked season 4 and for Nader? So, I guess let's go see what our next topic is. Server browsers.
Threads pop up now and then discussing server browser match balance, so we decided to ask you how you'd like us to improve it. There are 2 options available, each with their upsides and downsides. First off, pre-match shuffling, which would balance the teams just before loading the map, but wouldn't let you know what team you were on until after you'd selected your mercs, and post-match shuffling, which balances the teams before merc selection.
That sounds pretty nice. But mostly, I don't think it's because of the teams that we join is the problem. It's more of that people seem to more complain about, oh yeah, look at all those high levels on that side. So I'm gonna move on to that side, or I'm just gonna quit. Have fun losing, guys. That is pretty much how people in server browser think. Or at least my philosophy on how most of us think. Which honestly, I almost count that as toxic behavior. Just assuming your defeat. Because what people need to understand is your level does not mean your skill. It does not. Because I have not seen you may have seen people perform better because that's because they're playing more than you. That's why. Okay? A level 1, let's say some 140 guy is in the bottom of the scoreboard and you're blaming him for your loss. He's just more, he knows, let's just say this player just, they know more about the game than a lower level person. That's what people need to realize. Skill does not mean level. It's more of you playing experience. That's what it's more of it is, okay? That's the whole moral. But back to servers here. The pre-match shuffling, bouncing teams before loading the map without letting you know which team you're on, seems pretty nice. And also, I would really hate to see a solution of theirs is, hey, we're gonna completely remove showing what level you are in all servers, and that would suck. I don't want that. I would love to know the level of some people so I have a visual idea of, okay, who's new around here, and I need to watch them more, you know, watch out and see what they're doing than a more higher level person who has more, you know, experience in Dirty Bomb. So, and then post-match shuffling, which balances teams before the merc selection step. Now that, I don't know honestly how to feel about that, because what happens, it already picks the teams and then everyone just picks like Rhino, you know? You know what I'm saying? Why would you let teams pick and then they're like, okay guys, everyone on my team pick Rhino and we'll win? That's not fun. So I'm kind of against the post-match shuffling, but let's go on.
So far, pre-match shuffling has been winning since the poll was created, and we'll be continuing to see how the votes go over the next few days. Once there are a good number of votes, we'll let you know our plans going forward.
Good to know. Who's the player spotlight?
This week we're taking a look at Rhyhon, as they've been putting DB under the microscope. Those of you who are eagle-eyed may have already noticed a few Easter eggs in the game, and they've managed to find a ton of them. Enjoy.
Nice. Congratulations.
For these reported issues, we want to start getting a bit more granular with the issues you've been reporting across our social channels, forums, and Reddit.
Yeah.
Reported issues this week included server browser balance, explosives versus proxy mines, and communication.
Oh boy. I knew people were gonna complain about proxy mines. I called it.
For server browser balance, we've had a look at ways to improve it, and we're putting it to you to decide. So please, head over to the forums and cast your vote.
Will do.
For explosives versus proxy mines, we know this is a proper pain, and we're gonna see if we can get it fixed up for you.
I would love to hear an explanation to this and how you guys would like to target it, because yes, you may have nerfed the damage, and you guys in return increase the range. I'm still getting one shot by playing as Thunder and etc. I mean, maybe not one shot, but more I've been shot 2-3 times and down 150 health, 140, 30 health, and then boom, I'm instantly dead by proxy mine. That's what's annoying. And I could make a whole entire rant on proxy and her mines, but I wish to not do this now.
For communication, we would love to tell you everything we're working on, but plans can and often do change. We've learned from the past, the best option is to wait until features are finalized before announcing the full details.
That's
We're going to
respectable.
continue using this method for now, but at the same time, we're going to try and give you more insights on what's going on. Go on, give us a sub. Hunter information is just around the corner.
Is it? Where's Hunter? Well then, so yeah guys, there's our video, I guess. So, well then. Oh, that's a nice quality feed here. Anyways, so I guess, that's our dev video for the week. So, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on what you guys thought of, this experiment of a video. Because I would love to, make more stuff just besides me reviewing Obsidian cards, but, maybe updates and, all that. Because I've tried doing it in the past with, what was it, when Turtles update came out, the Shell Shock? Yeah, that's got, no views. So I just want to experiment now, since I have more subscribers and more consistent views. So, without further ado, I think I'm going to end this one off. This is Frosty Espresso saying, peace out. See you next time. Goodbye.